night, I'm going to make it an assignment for each and every one of you to go out there and listen. Because right now in this industry, it is by far the best time for you to go out and make this business really pay you. Have the kind of Christmas holiday that you want for you and your family. The time is truly now. I know for some of you, you've heard this is redundant, but that's okay because repetitiveness makes better each and every time. And so we had a phenomenal weekend. And I want to shout out to Marilyn Emanuel, Anna Gallagher, Renee Duncan, Dr. Ross, even though she wasn't there, she was orchestrating always. I know her. And for all the Melissa Boston, our CEO that went down with us, we had a phenomenal event. And it wasn't just because not just because of the person who the event was for, but this speaks to every person that is in our company and how people are ready and willing to receive what we have. You just got to go out and share and ask. And, we talked about closing last night. We talked about it, and we were really talking about mostly the flat belly lifestyle because that was what we focused on at that event. But when I was thinking about it, every piece of advice, every way that you close the deal is the same way, whether we're marketing the flat belly, whether we're marketing the wellness pack, every pack that we have, whether we're marketing our tinctures, our gummies, it's the same way. Once you identify whether that person is a customer or distributor, you're going to expect them to make a purchase. Why? Because we have some life-changing, very quality products that they definitely need in their lives. So what I'm saying, guys, we all need to step our confidence up. I said this over and over again. We need to not play so small because we have something. Once you start taking your product, it becomes just like that familiarity breeds contempt. It happens all the time. That's why using a third party for closing is very appropriate because once you start taking your tinctures every morning when you get up, once you start having a gummy maybe an hour or two after that, once you rub that pain cream on, and then you do that over and over again, then you say, oh, you know what, I feel good. I probably don't even need this every day like that. But then you stop using it, and then you realize, oh, my God, look at my products. They are really working. And I got so used to them, I figured it was something I was doing. And I just stopped taking them. But that's how your business is, guys. That's how it is. You heard Melissa. We got a system going where she was doing the scan. She was talking to them. But in that little bit of time, familiarity creeped in. Okay, so she was doing the scan. She was reading what the results were from the scan. She was advising guests that you need to get started. But a lot of times, if this is something that is available to you, you do that third party. Because since that person has, Melissa has shared her story on how the products have worked for her, she's advising them, that familiarity. Now this client or this prospect is familiar with Melissa in that very short time of doing a scan. So if it is at all possible for you to get a third party in there to take the deal all the way home, you do that. So when her calling me saying, Phyllis, she is ready to go to the next level. So when she's sitting down with me, I sit the closing sheet in front of her, and I'm excited for you. I am so excited for you, Brenda. You have decided to take charge of your health. So now which credit card are you going to use, and which one of the packages are you going to be getting today? So I'm assuming that this person is ready to do the close, to actually close the deal on what she's going to buy. So you understand what that training was about is to how to close. Same thing happens. You might not have a third party available for you, and you're sitting there as a scanner. Now, to you, you can scan and you can make money, but that money is only based on if someone makes a purchase. So if you don't know, if the coach isn't there, that coach isn't the one that's supposed to close the deal. That distributor is the one. But if they're sitting in my seat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to make that close myself. That's why whenever you're scanning, you need to have your product right there where you're scanning. So if it comes to, hey, this deal is up to me to close, you're going to do the same thing. Now, Brenda, that we've gone over your scan and you see the things that you need to concentrate on, the things you want to change from yellow to blue back to green. Here are the two different packages. Here's what the 3 products do. Now, how are you going to get started? Are you going to get started with the 21-day or the 7-day? And which credit card will you be using? Scanners. Instead of being concentrating on keep on reading and talking about the scan, no, this is a complimentary scan. What are we talking about? We're talking about the brain, the heart, the kidney, the liver, the pH, and the gut. And after that, even if they're asking, no, this is complimentary, we're not talking about it, you can get the whole scan when you purchase your 21-day, or if you want to do it separately at $29. But these things, guys, that we talked about, these top 5 functions of your body, you need to change this, and you don't need to wait another day. So scanners become closers. If you're not comfortable with that, I'm going to tell you, each and every one of you on the listening to my voice, having a business, got into the business because why? You wanted to earn income and create another income stream to your family. You owe it to yourself to go listen to yesterday's certification. We first started out on comp, but about 45 minutes in, we start talking about how to close on the flat belly lifestyle. You heard from me. You heard from Melissa. You heard from Minister Diamond Willie Mooney. You heard from our VP of Training and Development, and he dropped the mic. I am going back to that. I am going to listen diligently. And guess what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to replicate what he says to a T. I don't have to change it. How some of those techniques that Dan was using for closing, I don't need to go in there and change. I just need to say the same exact thing, the same exact way he did. Because guess what? His closing ratio is so high that I don't have to be putting the Phyllis mark on it. I can just duplicate. What does his business run off? Duplication. I can just duplicate what Coach Dan trained on. Use what Melissa talked about. But guys, he had some closing statements that were like, oh, this person is definitely going to buy something before they move from my table. So guys, those are my marching orders for today. We had a phenomenal, I just love Tariq and Sharon Rogers' millennial overview last night. It was a different version. It was like relatable. You had people sitting at home saying, wow, I can do that. You know, they have the kids involved. People can relate to that. And so I truly, truly, truly enjoyed that presentation last night. And so that's what we're bringing to the table. So now today is Tuesday. There is nothing there's nothing on our schedule for Tuesday. So guys, this is up to you. You can have your own parties. You can virtual or in home or however you want. You can get with a few people. There were so many people at this week's event in Houston that said they wanted a scan party. So the person that whose group that was is not a coach. So there are a number of coaches and wellness coaches in Houston. That's an opportunity for them to capture another income stream. So guys, we can all make money. This is our season, but you just have to know what you have. Feel confident. You might not feel as confident as me, but I've been doing this a long time. You know, I've been putting myself out there a long time. And along the way, I still messed up. I'm sorry, Kathy. Thank you so much. I love Transformation Tuesdays today. I still make mistakes, but that just lets people know they don't have to be perfect. That's all. So guys, start where you are, because if you start where you are, you'll get to where a Willie Mooney is. You'll get to where Coach Dan is in his business, even as dynamic as he is. You'll get to where Erica Zachary is. I mean, she was one of our poster children last night. We really talked about where we saw her start and where she is now and where we see her going. We see a lot of you guys at Diamond already, and you don't even know it, but we see it in you. But you got to start, and you got all the things you need. Don't think that these tools are something that we just say. I use my tools. I read Rich and Think and Grow Rich, because if I don't put that kind of thought in my mind, other stuff starts seeping in. Thinking, stinking starts seeping in. Oh, Phyllis, you got all these lofty goals, but you know you're not going to make them. So what do? First, I got to give it to the Lord, because he does all things. I got to start my day off every day. And some days, people, you have to go back for another little dose at 12 o'clock. And then you might need another one at 4 o'clock. Get what you need to do what you need to do, because it's not just you by yourself. It's all of your tools. So I'm telling you about a phenomenal tool that's on the recording. I know Sylvia's going to kill me, but she's going to get them out this week. I'm telling you all to go listen for them. You got to wait until she gets them out, but she's going to get those recordings out this week so you can start implementing all of that training that we got yesterday into your business. Don't play small, guys. This is not the time to play small. VIP tickets yesterday, I said I went out and got 5, but I also said I was going to do 10 people in my business. So I need to go out and buy some more, because I know if we get them, give them all the information they need, they get to Legacy Conference in October. What is that going to have your business look like for October, November, and December? See, the time is now. Act on it. And let me take this message before I leave, because it might be some information for you to have. And Tuesday is a great day for follow-up. And you're right, Kathy. It is Transformation Tuesday when I have to make a run. I got some people that I want that to call me, guys. Call me back and say, hey, I need to get started with your company. I need to partner with you. So guess what I'm doing? I'm going to go meet them where they are. We're going to go over. We're going to see how they want to get started. And since he said he wants to partner with us, guess where I'm starting? I'm starting at $14.99, because guess what? He needs to be in a position to be a founder at the best price he can come November. So I'm positioning him to win. That's what you got to do. Position the people to win. So follow up Tuesday, Transformation Tuesday. Transformate your body, transformate your mind, transformate your finances. And with that being said, go out and have a kind of day. Thank you all for joining me this morning. Bye now. I keep thinking I got to turn it off, but it's back to you, Dr. Roz. Thank you so much for closing me out.